Oh my, have I missed this, bro? Fuck. This is gonna be good. As you can see, we got some papers, but it's not gonna be for this therapy session. So if you watch all the others, you're gonna see why we got papers there. All right, so let me just do this. So what I'm gonna start with, of course, is today I passed my driving, and that's good. People are like, oh, you're turning 24, you haven't passed. Cool, shut up. 23 years old, I just passed my driving test today. Today is the 22nd of August, 2022. Why do I say this, Kiri? Tell them what you were thinking of. So, today is my granddad, the one who the first one to die time ago. So all my other three grandparents died two grandmas in 2021, 3 months apart, and then my granddad, obviously, if you've seen that video, literally a month ago, and now maybe a bit more. My granddad, who have his name, Kyrikouts Macafades, he died in 2010, the 22nd of August 2010. Today's the 22nd of August 2022. 12 years today. And I'll put a screenshot in the chat. I don't think my parents will mind, or my sister even, but it's a family group chat and I wrote something there, so I'll put it there. And I stand by that. I was more than experienced enough I've done a lot of lessons with driving. Of course, I failed in March my first time, this was my second time. I said I was about 75%, 80% chance of passing. I backed myself, I was confident, everything, but you never know what can happen. Driving's unpredictable, anyone can, cats jumping out. That was like a cat and a fox could fight in the streets, shit like that, innit? You never know. The nerves as well, of course. And I was feeling a bit of nerves there. I'm really relaxed and everything, but obviously a bit before, when you're waiting and this anticipation, it's normal, right? Even me, Mr. Nonchalant, feels nerves. So when I was in an adverse situation, what did I do? I held those ones closest to me. My test was at 9:07 a.m. They do fuck off times, innit? So it must have been 9 a.m. There now, cool. Obviously slept good, feel good, everything. Did a bit of practice before, was a bit quite shaky, I can't lie. I was thinking, okay. So I went to the toilet. I pissed because I had to go drinking a lot of water. And I started meditating in the toilet. Yeah, you heard that right. That's how you pass your driving test, the one. You meditate in the toilet. I was meditating in the toilet. This guy must be thinking, as I had Crohn's disease, must be thinking I was doing a shit or something, but I was literally just there, just meditating, because I was a bit jittery, I was a bit shaky, and I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck if I was literally thinking, when I record this later, I'm gonna tell them when I passed. Man's in the toilet doing breathing exercises, and I said it on my chest, because I was like, okay, cool, the next one, if I fail, could be another 6 months away, more money, everything. There's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of stress. I have to do it today. I'm gonna try my very, very best, give myself the best opportunity. I started meditating. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 7. Relax, yeah? Relax. You're not defined by this. This is just a hurdle on the road. The whole trajectory of your life. You've got time, yeah? You want to do it today. You want to pass today. You want to make your instructor proud. You want to do all this for your family. A lot of pressure to talk, but cool, I'm in the toilet. I'm breathing. I come out. This guy looked at me like, am I okay? And obviously, yeah, I don't know, driving instructor was there. Just, I wasn't really talking. Obviously, he doesn't know what's in my head. I was relaxed. He probably thought I was a bit on edge, but I was relaxed. And why was I relaxed? Because I looked up to the sky and I came, come on, relax with the tears now. And I came in touch with those who are not here. All my grandparents are all gone forever. And I held that energy close to me. I was thinking of it. 12 years. This is your day today. It had to be on this day, didn't it? All the days, it had to be on this day. You have my fucking name. I'm holding this close to me. I'm playing to win here. This is what's right. I'm gonna do this. I'm looking to the skies. I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna do it. There's a chance I won't, but I'm going to do this. I held my granddad close to me. And, I don't know if this is going to be a message to granddad or how to pass your driving test. Maybe put them together for the title. But, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to have known my grandparents. And obviously, he died in 2010. I was about 12 at the time. I was really young, and I just remember going back to that time period, and it was traumatic for me. As anyone knows, not to go into it too much, because I'm going to do another therapy session, but before I started secondary school, that's when I really started experiencing anxiety. I think it was in year 5 or I think year 6. So I was 11. And I was scared of swimming, and I'd feel sick before going to every swimming, school session. I remember. Shout out Linus, hope you're alright, my bro. I remember he would be like, we had like a code name or something. It's like Yogi Bear or something like that. It was like, he was like, oh, Yogi Bear again every week. I was so scared. And I was so scared of secondary school. And he died 22nd of August 2010. And I started secondary school 2 weeks later. There's this photo. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. But there's this photo in my kitchen, and it's my birthday. And I'm looking at the camera smiling. When inside I was suffering. My granddad just died a death. I took death so deeply back then. I was so vulnerable. I was just... come on, I was a little boy. I can't say anything, but I was so scared. I couldn't fathom death. I was like, what? Gone forever? My granddad, I was so upset. And everyone else always around me seemed alright, but I was just kept thinking about it. This is my thing, I just kept thinking about it. And then I was anxious as well. I was just my granddad's dead, I'm starting secondary school. I was so scared. And anyone that knows me, well, my sister knows this. It's her phone password. Ooh, do I cut that out? I'll leave it, I'm not going to say. But the 2 numbers, that are closest to me was 22 was one of them, because that was his death date. I'm not going to say the other just in case where she's going to cry. I'll maybe do another video on that. But yeah, 22. That's it. And people say, oh, what? That's meant to be a sad reason. Someone's died. 22 is stuck with me since 2010. It's my number. I know I don't want to look into this too much, but that's my number. And I was like, of course it's happened on this day. I'm going to tune into that energy, and I'm going to do what I have to do to win. And I did, Bapu. I did win for you. So that's how you pass your driving test. Again, message to my Bapu who died is I'm really grateful having the chance to have you, to have known you. I remember, I think it was the World Cup in 2010 or the Euros. I'd come back and we would watch it together. I remember he made me start liking Marmite. I haven't had that for a long time. See, Marmite just makes me think of him. I just remember him just... I don't even like Marmite or not, but I remember him just putting Marmite, and I just tried it. Obviously, I was such a picky eater back then. Even now, a little bit, not really as much back then. I was a baby, innit? But Marmite, I just associate that with him. I close my eyes, I can hear his voice. I have his name. And I love being in touch with the people that aren't here, because they carry me on. In days like this, when I was so uptight and tense, I reset. I started meditating in the toilets. I started looking to the sky. I started breathing. And I said, cool, let me fall into this energy and really remind myself what's actually important here. I have angels in the sky. I have guidance. I'm not alone. They're not here anymore. They'll never be here again, but I'll never be alone. Because I carry them so close to me. Look what I'm doing with my hands. Oh, so close to me. To round this up, when times get tough, remember who you are, reset, remember the ones closest to you. Because I promise you, they'll always guide you, no matter what you do in life. If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below.